So the first mistake is when you talk to the CEO, well, I have an IT department, I have an IT manager, I have an IT, C-level person. That's the responsibility of that person to be able to make sure that my network is secured, my infrastructure is secured. Wrong. Cybersecurity, it's all about the risk appetite of the C-level, especially the CEO, and more so today, the board members. So if they talk about their risk appetite for their company, then they're going to have a buy-in, and it becomes something that's going to be instilled in the culture of the company right from the top down, not the department, not from bottom up. It's about the C-level, especially the CEO and the board, to take cybersecurity seriously. When you talk about security, you're trying to avoid any kind of breach. And when that's what they call risk. What do you do when you have risk? There are 4 things you do when you have risk. You can avoid it and say, okay, I'm not going to give anybody any laptops, any connectivity to the internet. We're going to give you slates or pieces of paper, right?
Good luck running a business on that. Let's talk to me in 6 months and see how you're doing.
So that's the first thing. You can avoid it. Or you can just outright ignore it and say, you know what? I don't care. This other part of it is that you can get an insurance company, to take the falling dagger. Hey, if something happens, we have an insurance. Fine. And what most people do is they try to mitigate it. All right. Try to put, deterrents or measures in there to address the cybersecurity issues. Today, you have to be proactive, not reactive. The days of being, reactive is gone. You have to be actively proactive. And that doesn't mean that you have to be in a panic mode all the time. That's why I said the C-level, the board, needs to instill that culture of security right from the get-go. That's it.
Well, I think a common mistake as well, from the outside looking in, like I'll use myself as an example. I'm a solopreneur, right? This company is a sole proprietorship, 100% run by me. What do I have to worry about in terms of cybersecurity, right? I am so small. I am myself. I use Google. I have a website through Squarespace. Like, clearly those big companies should have enough security to keep me covered. Like I have nothing. When you have nothing, I'm sorry to say I have nothing, but when you got little, you have little to lose, right? So like, or am I just completely wrong? Whereas like, no, Google can be hacked, Squarespace can be hacked, and whatever data I got in there can still also be taken. So how should someone like me also be thinking about my own cybersecurity, and how much should I invest really in that cybersecurity as someone who's just starting out from the early stages of building a business?
Google can be hacked. They've been hacked. Facebook can be hacked. They've been hacked. A lot of all the big companies that you see out there, Marriott, and even the government agencies, they've been hacked. So how can a small business be conscious of the fact that cybersecurity is something to take very seriously? Okay, let me give you a very simple example that is non-technical. You bought a car or you leased a vehicle. It's upon you to ensure that the doors are locked. It's your responsibility to make sure that you roll up your windows. That is your attack surface. Somebody can get into your vehicle if the windows are rolled down, or you have your your trunk popped open and you didn't close it. Someone can get into that, right? So it's your responsibility to make sure when you park your vehicle, you want to park somewhere that it's safe enough that a big truck doesn't come in, open the door and scratch your vehicle, right? Everybody knows about that. You come back from the mall and you look at your door, look at your car, there's a ding in there. What are you going to complain about? To the car manufacturer or the leasing company? It's your responsibility to take that security seriously.